What a huge update here. So this came out of nowhere, guys. We speculated in the past few weeks, especially with previewing 2023, 2024. We knew that there was going to be a new system of progression, and just so happens today, they officially did put that in the blog post here, guys. So as you can see on screen here, diamonds are essentially the next level of progression that goes beyond the red 7 stars. So we're going to be talking about what this blog post unpacks in, as well as the details that they are able to confirm with us now in the meantime. But this is a pretty big update, guys. We haven't seen this sort of an update in the last 5 years, pretty much the beginning of when red stars was introduced into the game, right? But in this blog post, they are going to be talking about how this is actually going to be upgrading your characters as well as what's required. So really cool stuff. The writing was on the wall, like I said before. Red stars via incursion campaign. There is a reason they were adding this for us and the opportunity to farm more of these red stars. Now that looks to be the case of being one of the necessary requirements here. So it looks like, yeah, on top of that too, some big quality of life stuff, obviously, with the increased availability of the red stars. There's also going to be more availability of character shards. So yellow stars are alluding to this here. You can see most of the newer characters are going to be getting added generally 4 months after. So that's really big for, you know, players that are in the mid game, as well as free-to-play players, beginning new players. We're going to get that opportunity to get more of this readily available, which helps out everyone, honestly, in the game. And even here, some notable updates to the store. We're going to see updates to the War and Raid Star from 5 shards to 10 or 20. The War Store is getting updated. Arena, Blitz, and Raid Orbs are going to drop twice as many. Arena characters are going to go immediately into the store. So they're just basically funneling everything in terms of farmability, which is really great because we want to get everyone to that stage, right? I think this is going to be the next big bottleneck. You know, if you thought the Teal Gear getting characters to Gear Tier 18, getting big Apocalypse unlock with the T2 ISO level 5, now this diamond is going to be the new, you know, the new go-to and fresh, hot item that we want to be aiming for to upgrade and elevate your character to an even higher end game state. It looks like there's also going to be more currencies available to buy shards, so that's going to be something to be mindful of. I think we kind of saw that with previous events too, where they had some featured, you know, fragments or shards that we can utilize, and that's how I was able to buy more of the Teal gear and increase that farmability. Let's see here, Kang the Conqueror finally getting added here to the premium orbs in September. We got Miss Marvel Hardlight getting added to bumps, Photon and Sylvie also getting added. October, we saw that with Robbie Rias. He got added as well. Bucky Barnes to the Raid Store. So, I mean, I think they're just giving you a quick rundown of everything that's been added to date, which is awesome to see. And obviously, having these characters available now being farmable, it's pretty big for us. We got Thor Infinity War Team Loki coming to Nexus campaign chapters. Okay, so that's awesome to see. And then Quicksilver also getting added to Crucible. So we can finally actually farm him on demand as opposed to getting it through the Crucible season payout. Now, as I speculated and shown you guys before, the Red Star system was introduced initially as a rewarding long-term goal. Now the ecosystem has changed, right? And they've been able to kind of revise a couple of things. So as I said earlier, nearly 5 years later, the law has changed. Many players are now nearing that 7 red state with the majority of the roster. So this is going to be the next chapter. Diamonds are an extension of both the yellow and red star system, becoming accessible actually at only level 42, but character has to reach both the 7 red and as well as 7 yellow. So that is going to be the base requirement, and it looks like it does increase based on each level of diamond. So there's 3 levels of diamond: diamond 1, diamond 2, diamond 3, and some really big stat increases, as you guys can see, starting off at 75 to 85, and then obviously maximizing at 110% if you're able to actually you know, get the diamond level 3. And this is kind of what it looks like right now. It looks really cool, actually. Just I like how they completely changed the star, but as well, now that they used a you know, a lighter color in the blue diamond, something tells me in the works that in the future, another option they can do then is change the color of the diamonds to red diamond or something, right? That's obviously way later on, but I mean, really cool to say the least. Now to the meat and potatoes. How do you actually upgrade diamonds? There's many comparisons of methods, but the good news is they are releasing more methods to actually achieve this. It looks like there's going to be available in the store orbs section that drop these 3 different levels. And from promotion credits for red stars, diamonds will have their own unique currency to upgrade them, called these diamond credits. Both credits can then be used in the Elite Store. So it remains to be seen how this is going to be generated, but I do believe they give us some examples. There's a couple here. There's the silver diamond credits and then dark diamond credits. I think both alluding to how we have, the silver red credits, Elite 4, Elite 5s, and then obviously the dark red credits as well. So they're just using some similar naming nuances to keep it simple. Now, diamond promotions. Diamond Orb guarantees at least 20 silver diamond credits per opening, and as well as the Diamond Dawn Orb guarantees 8 silver. So these orbs are ultimately what's going to help us get these credits that we can utilize then for the upgrades. And as well, let's see here, there's a web stamp card. This is, I'm assuming, for purchasing, where you can actually get it based on spending as well. But this is kind of where the fragments are going to be coming from. There's a sword satellite that's kind of similar to the Avengers Tower that we've seen. They mentioned this before. We're going to be getting from free claim. It looks like Cosmic Crucible is going to generate that. So they are going to be giving, more intrigue here to be performing better in Cosmic Crucible, as that's going to get rewarded out. And then as well, various limited time events. So something to be on the watch for. But this is kind of how it looks on screen, right? With this Diamond Orb giving you a chance here. You can see it's formatted very similarly to the Red Stars. It probably RNG again. You can't really hone in on it. But these credits and fragments at least allow us the opportunity for this orb to actually be opening. So there you go. That's the Diamond Dawn. Yeah, I kind of assumed it was gonna be a higher state. So it does look like it does go beyond the normal diamond there. So the couple new orbs getting added here. The cost to upgrade characters as well needs these credits, right? So Diamond 1 is 50, Diamond 2 is 110, and Diamond 3 is 280 with the scaling system. So, okay, interesting. They did add this pity system where a duplicate diamond drops are converted into silver diamond. So then you can redeem these diamonds for a character of your choosing. Okay, because similar to how the silver credits or the silver elite credits are utilized, right? When you're getting these duplicates, you can actually use them to specifically target a character. Okay, so that's nice. It's not pure RNG. We're going to have an opportunity to actually choose. And then they talk a little bit more about the sword satellite. So primary method of earning diamond promotions at launch anyways will be in this new tower mode called Sword Satellite. Like Avengers Tower, it's multi-floor and it'll be increasing challenges. So good stuff. Runs for 10 days, 40 floors total. There's a boss battle. Yeah, so very, very similar, and it does look like we earn some diamond credits here as well. So that's really awesome to see. This is how we're going to be first getting it. After this initial release, you'll be then earning diamonds from Cosmic Crucible. Okay, so giving us more, like I said, the incentive to do better in Cosmic Crucible, as that's going to play a factor. Which characters get diamonds? So all characters have the capability, good stuff, but there is a couple differences, which I kind of assume because we know characters like Doctor Doom, the Horseman, some of the newer legendaries like Nova, Black Cat, like we know that they have been usually the dark promotion, right? So I assume that there's probably going to be a different mechanic here, and that's kind of what they're going over. It looks like it does apply to them where they're going to require these dark diamond credits. Yeah, so similar kind of nuances there. Minion characters are also not included in the elite orbs above 5 stars, so they'll be excluded. Good stuff. So good to know that we're not going to be polling for minions, right? And then they do give some conversion rate here as well. Oh, cool. So we can actually convert some of these elite red star orbs into promotion credits that have been improved. So okay, good stuff. They're just essentially just trying to add some value there. But what's notable there, however, is you can actually change some of that elite 7 to the silver diamond credit. So there's some opportunity for us to take advantage of, obviously. Nice to see that they are giving that option there for some versatility, and for those folks obviously that have already built up all the characters to elite 7 reds, good to know there. We're also looking to progress through this diamonds feature. It's intended to be, again, a long-term goal, guys. So if you're new to the game or mid-game, you likely won't be touching this for quite some time, just because you need a 7 yellow and a 7 red on these characters. But it's intended to be a long-term goal and to weave into our daily play as we gradually progress, which is awesome because, like I said, level 100 is coming, and we knew that something big was going to be coming their way, and that's why they are introducing these diamonds for additional availability and to help us kind of escalate and elevate our characters to another level of compete. So really cool stuff. I'm excited to see how this is gonna help out and boost out certain characters, especially once you have fully maxed them out. Now it could change the game in terms of some synergies and theory crafting, but a very, very big update, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I can't wait to see what's in store, especially with new legendary kind of lurking around the corner there. Thank you as always, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.